Get your butt down. Ready? Lift underneath. Underneath. Ready? 1, 2.
3.
Come on, all the way up, all the way up. Push it over, push it over. Yeah, high five. Yes, good job. And welcome back to another edition of Running with James. Today it is all about OCR. What does that stand for? Obstacle course racing. So today we're out at our obstacle course, BC Fitness Outdoor Obstacle Course, about 5 acres or so with about 30 different obstacles on it here in Houston, Texas, on the north side of Houston. And so we talk about it all the time. So if you're new to the page, yes, we're all things running, we're all things fitness. If you've been here for a while, we've talked about a little bit of the fitness. And so here's the deal today. Part of that big fitness, a big part of that fitness is obstacle course racing. So we're gonna kind of give you the ins and outs of what it is to be an obstacle course racer. So probably many of you have heard Spartan before. Spartan is probably one of the most popular races that are out there, Tough Mudder as well. And so we do a lot of these races. Some of us do it competitively, some individuals are doing it for fun, and it's a really great way not to just stay in shape, but to kind of see how good of an athlete you can be. It really gives you some ideas of how you can improve just overall athleticism. So we're going to give you some of the just basis in and outs of what it is to be an obstacle course racer. A big part of that is running. So that's why we talk about running all the time. That's why I really focus on becoming better, more efficient at running. Because if you want to be fast, if you want to be competitive, you've got to be a great runner. You got to have that big aerobic engine, but you also have to be fast. And so the other portion of that is the obstacles. And so today we're going to show you some of the obstacles. We took a class. We do a class on Tuesday afternoons, so we kind of 3 of those individuals from that class out, and they let me shoot some footage of them doing some of the obstacles and what a workout kind of looks like. So it tends to be high impact interval training for the most part, and then you do the aerobic stuff on your own. So check this out. Hope you guys enjoy it. We're gonna have some fun today. All right, guys, so we've kind of given you an overview, right? Just a kind of a good general concept of what it is to obstacle course race. And so I thought what I'd do is give you just one kind of really detailed tutorial on how to do an obstacle, okay? So like the spear toss, we can show you how to do it, but really you need to practice it, you need to do it over and over, and really with all the obstacles, you need to just get on them, touch them, feel comfortable. But how often do you just have a spear laying around, right? So probably one of that is probably one of the more damaging ones for a race because you don't get to practice it, right? So the rig is probably number 2 on that list of what gets people. So for Spartan, for example, that is probably like I said, that's the biggest, most popular one. Most people have heard of it. Well, if you miss an obstacle or if you fall on an obstacle, you have to do 30 burpees, okay? And so 30 burpees is, it's not fun and it's not easy, and it's gonna play havoc on your overall time, how tired you're gonna be, especially if you're running a 13-mile race, right? It's good to be as proficient at these obstacles as you possibly can be. So I'm gonna show you 3 different techniques. We're gonna do the match, which is a side to side where 2 hands are on. A lot safer if it's wet or if it's cold, what have you, because you never know what the elements may be like. We're gonna show the monkey swing, right, which you may be familiar with if you've ever been to a playground. And then I'm gonna show you the lock-off version, which I feel is the fastest way to do it, but you need some really good upper body strength. All right, guys, so the very first one is going to be the match. And so the key to the match is to get that momentum by sideways swinging and pulling with not just your core, but with your arms, your hips, the entire motion of your body, okay? Pull, release, and grab, and then immediately go to that next hold. You keep both hands on, no matter whether it's wet, cold, doesn't matter, you should have 0 problems getting through. All right, so the next one is going to be the monkey swing. Now this is probably the easiest one to learn, but you need to have a good amount of grip strength, and then in addition to that, if it's wet or if it's cold in any way or you're fatigued, you kind of may take a chance on this one. So it's real simple. You want to grab your ring, make sure you have a good grip, and you're going to bring your arm underneath to create that swing. Pull back, swing, pull back, and the more you pull back, the bigger your swing is going to be. Pull back, swing, and you should get some momentum here that'll take you all the way. Okay, so the very last one we're going to do is the lock-off. Now for the lock-off, you need to have a couple things. Number one, you need to have a good amount of bicep and back strength, not to mention your core, but you really do need your rings to be a little bit closer together. If they're really far apart, it really is going to be a struggle to keep those arms in a locked position. And so it's real simple, very like the first one we did, where you're going to match. You're going to grab one ring at a time. And so what we want to do, we're going to lock those arms off. You're going to move really quick. Now I do a combination pretty much of all of them. So you may see me monkey swing a little bit, and then you'll see me kind of lock off, right? So I may lock off, go here, monkey swing, then lock off, and done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, that is it for coming in today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you learned something. So OCR is all about really just having a good time, finding ways to stay fit and finding fun in it. And so if you can do that, if you can take whatever your workouts are, whatever the is that your goal is, if you can find a way to enjoy it and make it an enjoyable part of your life, it's a lot easier to stick with it, and it's a lot easier to get the family and friends involved as well. So obstacle course racing is one of those things I've found that it's a lot of fun, it's challenging, and you don't have to have a huge obstacle course like this. The BC Fitness obstacle course, we do classes a couple times a week, and the course is open. If you know what you're doing, you want to come out and give it a shot. But when you're on your runs, every mile or so, you could drop, do 10 push-ups or some burpees or some pull-ups if you're able to do pull-ups, whatever it may be. Find some ways to spice up those workouts so that you don't only have a great aerobic engine, but you have some strength that goes along with it, and you're just a better overall athlete. And that's really what it's all about. So remember, every single week, let's figure out a way. How do we change the way we think about things? So we want to change our minds so that we can change our lives. So if you enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends, because you always share James with the people that you love. Thanks for coming in, guys. I'm out. I'm going to do this super sweet backflip and impress the snot out of you. Yeah, I'm 40. Watch. Ah! Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Okay. Leah, help me! Okay, guys. So we are going to be hosting an event here October 19th. A friend of mine by the name of Joe, we call him the Ninja Warrior, is going to be raising funds to help defeat Alzheimer's. Check out for the link down below. Donate. It's going to be awesome.